I said, but on top of that, I said, you need to realize I'm not really excited about sending my child to the Canadian government school, the same school that kidnapped my dad and, put him in residential school when he was a child. And a nun had pissed on my dad's head when my dad was a little boy.
Yeah.
And I'm like, so this is the same Canadian government. And I was like, so how can you expect me to get excited about sending my daughter to the same Canadian government for schooling? And so I told him, I was like, you need to understand that little white kids and little native kids, a native kid has a lot more things that they are carrying when they have to come to school. There's a lot more emotional stuff that they're having to deal with than over here. You might have a double income Canadian family. I'm not saying Canadian families don't go through hard shit. I'm just saying when I was younger and I was a teacher's aide, man, I used to have to go and pick up some of the students sometimes, and I used to have to go and get students. They'd be sleeping in a pile of clothes, sometimes garbage. And then how are you going to give this kid hope and say, look, you need to go to school, succeed, and this and that, when they're coming from all these different factors that are affecting their life.
Yeah.
And so I'm trying to tell the teacher that, I'm like, man, you need to understand that it's a whole different ball game if you're Indigenous, the amount of things that you're dealing with, that you have to sit there and be stuck in survival mode. And, it's a lot more heavy. I was like, don't expect me to be, this same government that cost me my language and my culture. I tell my daughter, I was like, look, with my late son, he wasn't comfortable where he was at. And so I tell my daughters, when you figure out what it is you want to do with your life, you will know what you need to work on to learn, to go out there and do that.